You already started cooking. Before I do that for everybody, welcome back to Brian Kwame. I'm a little bit disturbed because there's a thought in my brain right now. I'm wondering the setting doesn't make sense. Kwame does not walk around things that look like this, and that's the discussion I'm having today. I'm provoked. Question to you: what's the big deal with going out? What's the big idea? Because in my head, we can stay home. We can create this ambient. We have to empower the Jenny and Naked Start in our pillows to go another home, and then the light, I can get a bunch of candles, is you take one edge, like we put a wall, and you get the whole idea. And then if you look up, there's like a fun thing, and it's so weird. And there are palm-trees near the wall. This we can draw up on paper and stick them on walls. Think about it, it's not being cheap, it's being creative. And I was having this argument with a good friend of mine. They're telling me the whole idea is to buy for you something. Wait, let me just explain from what she said. Spending money, that's very okay, I'm giving the wrong ideas out to be. The fact that you can go out, the woman gets to dress up, you feel so fancy. I don't care about how I look as long as I'm functioning, but I'm living a team. A woman gets to dress up, she gets the guy then she feels like somebody spend money on me. And then finally, what was the other thing? Oh, routine. Rather than staying home, you can go out and eat. Does that make sense to me? I don't know. I'm experiencing this for the first time. I think in my head, this is the creative, the one, the feeling. I think you pay for the ambient. Because the food in these things are quite something. Whether I'm cheap, because very soon I will be able to do stuff it's comfortable. Like I'll be asking you, what are you eating for lunch? And I drop you like, and this, right now, do you know who I am? Yes, the tissue will explain. You know a place by the tissue. I'm at CJ's. Who's CJ? Karaoke in Jogo. Creator of this, I don't know what CJ is, apparently very important. But he has meals. You'll see what this means. Do I like it? Do you like it? Tell me. Would you like, what's the big deal about going out? Is it the name? Is it about the money? I'd like to hear your opinion. Thank you.
Hi, my name is. What will you have today, sir?
Surprise me.
So the thing I love about going on dates and I find the most enjoyable is trying out new things with someone. Sometimes you're afraid to try out something new by yourself or to go somewhere you've never been by yourself. But if you make it a date experience, you can go get lost with somebody, or you're not alone wondering, how it's going to go. So that's something I really enjoy about going on dates, is the opportunity to try something new, and also the opportunity to really spend time with someone that you generally like, because I'm assuming here we are all going on dates with people we like. It contributes to my overall dating experience by making it so that I'm actually investing time in the person that I'm dating. It's important to spend time, like really actually spend time with the person, get to know them outside of phone calls and chats. Like a date is FaceTime that, you really get to gauge and see what the person is about. If there's chemistry, if there's banter, there's jokes, a fun time, that makes you get to know the other person and really decide if you like the person enough to go on the next date and the date after that. So dates are important because without spending time with someone, you'll never know who they are truly, right? Because on phone calls, you're not seeing the expression. It might be a video call, but it's just not the same as going on a date in person. And dates don't even have to be expensive. You could be running errands together. This day I'm going to River Road, I'm going to the supermarket, I'm going to the market, and I ask the guy to come with me. That can be considered a date. So it's actually spending time with the person, and the more time you spend with a person, the more you get to know their positive and negative traits. You get to know their character, you get to know how they truly feel about you, because sometimes the phone is not clear. Things get lost in translation, in text, or on the phone. Tone is not always clear. But in person, you can see so many things, and you can decide thereafter, do I want to go on another date with this person? Do I want to continue investing time and effort in this relationship? So it's so important to go out on dates, spend time with someone. And then, the other thing is, it's nice to do something nice for someone you really like, and a date is an opportunity to do that. So yeah, it's very important to go on dates, to build connections, to get to know the person, get to know the things they like and they don't like, the things you like and you don't like, figure out what you have in common, and if there's a need to go forward. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Brenda, and I'm here to answer a few questions about dating. Let me put a disclaimer before I get to answering the questions. I'm not really dating, but I'll give my 2 cents about it. So let's get right to it. So, question 1, I am reading it. What do you find the most fulfilling about or enjoyable about going out on dates? I think it is fulfilling or enjoyable that on a date you get to know the other person. Like for me, and my personality, I enjoy meeting new people, whether I'm dating them or not. Like I enjoy meeting new people because I just love people interactions. So for me, it's fulfilling that you're able to get other people, meet them, find something. Like I find like people are like books. Each book you read is a different experience. So while dating, I find it fulfilling that you get to know more about another person. How does this contribute to your overall dating experience? Going out on dates contributes. How does going out on dates contribute to my overall dating experience? I guess that's the question. It contributes in that it gives you an opportunity to assess the ground, yeah? See if it's something you're interested in pursuing or not. And basically it makes you let me say it just opens your mind. Like the whole going out on dates opens your mind to the whole dating experience, so you're able to see if it's something you want to explore further or put it on the sidelines. Question 3. In your opinion, what is the significance of going out on dates in terms of building connections, getting to know someone, and fostering romantic relationships? Well, that is a heavily loaded question. So in my opinion, what's the significance of going out on dates in terms of building connections, getting to know someone, and fostering romantic relationships? I think I'll still tie this to question 1. And I feel like going out on dates grants you, as an individual, the opportunity to get to know someone better. It grants you the opportunity to be able to, again, assess if it's something you want to pursue or not. But for me, I think the big win out of going out on dates is just getting to know the other person, getting to understand their likes, their dislikes, the things that they enjoy doing. Like, I feel like having that moment to spend quality time with another person enables you to look at the dating scene in a different way. So the more time you spend with a person, the more you know about them. And I feel like the more you know about them, the more it would enrich your relationship if it gets to that point. And that's just it. Again, disclaimer, I'm not dating. Thanks.
So the first question is, what is the point of going out? Personally, it to me it helps. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be going out in the aspect of going to the club or just drinking or going for parties. But to me, going out can be different things, like going out to just experience nature, going out just to be outside. So to me, it personally is a good thing because it also helps you stay in touch with the world, and also it helps you, in a way, it helps you stay grounded. And then the second question is, what do you find most fulfilling or enjoyable about going out on dates? Now, dates can be different things, could be with guys, could be with girls. To me, dates is just being intentional with your time, meeting up. So, what is most fulfilling about it is getting to spend time with someone and actually prioritizing them, that you actually took the time out to spend the day or a few hours with them. So share a laugh or have a serious conversation. But what I find most fulfilling is that you're able to grow, you're able to get different ideas of what you like in them, what you don't like. Yeah. And how does it contribute to your overall dating experience? It helps you learn what you want, what you don't want, what you're looking for, how it helps you also learn things about yourself, helps you be more intentional with your time, prioritizing yourself. Yeah. And then the last question, in your opinion, what is the significance of going out on dates in terms of building connections, getting to know someone, and fostering romantic relationships? Um, in terms of going out on dates in building connections, in as much as there's technology, and yes, we can talk and have conversations, there's just something that is more meaningful personally to me about someone taking time out of their day to meet up with you, that they could go the extra mile, because that's something that they've had to compromise on, because you could have been doing other things. So the effort also shows that they're intentional about you, and also about getting to know someone. You get to know what you like about them, what you don't like, and also in fostering romantic relationships. When you meet someone physically or going out on dates, you're also able to learn things about them, like how they relate with others, their body language, their communication skills, which at times, personally, if it was through technology or social media or other means of communication, you're not really able to see it. It's not brought out because they can mask it very easily. But in person, it's very hard to mask certain behaviors. So it also helps in fostering romantic relationships, that you're able to grow, to share, to spend time together without having the pressure of other relationships. It's just the both of you connecting. Yeah. So those are my thoughts and opinions. Yeah.
Um, well, so for me, I'd say that what I find most fulfilling is the quality time and the hmm, like when you're when you're going out on dates, you're sure, like there's some sort of assurance that comes with, that mko pamoja, yeah, and it contributes to like ensuring the let me not say sustainability, the like you're assured that this person actually is like willing to make an effort to be with you and to spend time with you, and they're being very conscious about it, especially if the dates are like frequent and they're like well planned out. So you feel like this person is genuinely making an effort to want to know you better. So in terms of building connections, okay, for me, I love physical physical, like things like holding hands and hugs and all that, and you can't do that over the phone. So I think in terms of going on dates, it somewhat strengthens that. So like the connection is stronger after dates, and I feel like there's some habits that someone has that you really can't pick out on the phone, like texting or even on calls, because sometimes you have to see how someone interacts with the world, like like physical. So like say you're on a date in a restaurant, so you see how this person talks to the waiters, the waitresses, and how they handle, say maybe if their order is late, how do they deal with that? Are they patient? So there's an airplane. Okay, so how do you see how someone deals with stuff? Because I feel like when you're dating someone, you want to put your best foot forward, but you can only nini for so long. You can only pretend, they say, for so long. Then you can also see like a person's true characteristics when you're together. Yeah, so I think that's what I have to say. I'd be happy to answer any other questions you have. So this has taken long. I wanted to die, but then I was like, so I take some time, then it slipped my mind.
With my friends, what's the point of going out on dates? Okay, not date necessarily. What's the point of going out? What's the point? I don't see the logic. A friend of mine said this. Let me just give you for the next give to read. Sorry. Kwapi. Yamejibu sahi. Joey. Okay. So that's what she answered. Yeah. So I'm going to ask her, what do you find most fulfilling or enjoyable about going out on dates? How does it contribute to your overall dating experience?
Yeah, to answer that.
Yeah.
Okay. First, I think like building connectivity. I agree with her on that point.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, in my opinion, I just think that. Wait, are we talking about people who are already in a relationship, Mama?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah.
Because if it's people who are already in a relationship, I think my boyfriend taking me out on a date is like how do I say it? How do I put it? It's like it's just a way of him showing me that he really
He can still tell you if I knew you.
No.
Out.
Dating, saying, taking you out,
And why don't you believe?
and then
You're like, why don't you believe your boyfriend? And they say, no, I care for you and if I knew you.
no, you can't. Words are just words. Words are words. Words will always remain words.
Okay, so
You have to act on your words.
it's a
You can't just say you value me and I don't see.
question. Somebody says you are very beautiful with their words. Where is the action?
No, that is a compliment.
Also, you're meaning like words in terms of actions, words that are like verbs.
Yeah, like you can't tell me I really love you, Sijini, you mean the world to me, or I really value you, and you don't show that.
Okay, so going out is necessary. Going out is part of the adding showing.
Yeah, ish.
Wow, spice. I thought spice belonged to food, but anyway.
Yeah.
Question number 2, in your opinion, what is the significance of going out on dates in terms of building connections, getting to know someone, and fostering a romantic relationship?
So that is why there is no relationship yet.
Yes, you're about to. So this is just you met someone, you're like, hi, I like your face.
So
Let's go eat.
yeah, so you need to meet up with this person to get to know them. You need to.
What is
Well,
okay?
you can't just there's talking on the phone, yeah, but that just doesn't bring it out. Like, people on the phone are different from people.
So I can have a deeper voice and then you think.
Yes. So when we go out, that is when we make it now intentional to know each other.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
So what in terms of the big picture, what does it play? Like, do you value, the process of going out? What's so fascinating about it? Like, you've gotten to go, you've met, other than you connecting a face to a voice and a character to a face. What's so fascinating?
Having fun.
Okay, you would have fun at home.
No, you also know that. You can't just have fun at Like, you have to try new things.
Well, okay, new things. We can try new things at home.
Still, that yeah.
So what is the verdict? Going out is necessary? Is it a necessary thing? Is something I should embrace?
Yes, you should.
What if I'm creative and change the environment to be like, every time we come, I can even dress up one of my siblings to be a waiter?
No,
It's creative, right?
it's creative, and we appreciate your creativity, but we still want you to take us out. Every day, like, out doesn't even have to be, you can even do picnic out.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to, like, go to these expensive restaurants. Okay, I believe so. Yeah.
You believe that it's not necessary to take someone. But if you can.
No. I believe that you have to take someone on a date, but does it have to be like an
Extravagant.
Yeah, extravagant, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think that extravagance comes in. Honestly, I think when someone is now your person,
That's a strong one when you say like.
you're like maybe you can be extravagant. I think so. Because I don't know how much money someone has to be extravagant when every girl they take out.
Think about it, and you're wasting money because you don't know if this is going to be you.
There's always a risk to it.
So it's a
Everything in life have a risk. So if you really like and you want to try it, then that money is worth it. I mean, what if it works?
It's like crypto. Like, you never know if it's going to.
I don't know much about crypto, but yeah.
Not okay, most probably. Alright, you guys had it directly from Chela. She says, you have to take dates and the dates are necessary. Thank you so much for watching. This is Chela. I don't know, my Instagram will be somewhere down there. And yeah, you had it. Go out on dates unless it's at home. Bye.
Toodles.